Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Miss Nisi, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning member, welcome back, my god and goddess. You already know how we do. I post travel, lifestyle, and motivational content, so if that's something that any of you are interested in, or if that's something that you guys are still interested in, for my returning babies, then definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notification bell so you can be notified of every single time I post, okay? Because I have a lot more content coming on the way and you don't want to miss out. I am honestly super excited to be making this video because it's long overdue, but as you can tell by the title, it is my 1 year hair progress log from when I did my big chop literally a year and a few months ago. And all I can say is that I'm just really proud of me, and I'm proud of my growth, and I'm proud of the new growth, and I'm proud of the journey that I really went on, you know, to get to this point with my hair. And as y'all can literally see, it is so full and kinky and healthy. That was like one of my main goals, was to have my hair become healthier again. And I think that I honestly succeeded. There were a few things that I did along my journey and a few things that I had to incorporate while going through that entire process. But I just really want to say, y'all, you know, if you're contemplating cutting your hair, just do it. Honestly, this is your sign to just go out there and do it, because it is so liberating, and the feeling and the experience and the growth that you go through is unforgettable, and it's one for the books, and you're going to cherish it. So with that said, I'm creating this video to encourage any of y'all out there to cut your hair or if you're thinking about doing it. Hopefully I'm able to provide you with some insight into some of the things that you should definitely do before you go ahead and cut your hair. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this video. I'm just going to talk about a few things. I have my notes here so I don't trail off topic, because I'm good for that. But I'm basically going to talk about why I cut my hair, what I learned, and why you should cut it or even consider cutting your hair as well. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some tips and tricks and some things that I did along my hair journey to get it to grow like... I'm just really excited. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video, y'all. Let's just jump right in, okay? Basically, why did I cut my hair? So for starters,
I don't want to cry.
I cut my hair because I was going through a breakup at the time. And I feel like that really is the theme around cutting your hair anyways. Like, if you're going through a breakup, or if you just need a change in your life, you just cut your hair off and you chop it. Honestly, no shame to us whatsoever. Simply because it really is such a liberating feeling, and you feel like you lose a part of yourself to gain something better. And I really stand by that statement, because I was going through a transformative change. I really needed to feel like myself again and cut away all dead ends. Pun intended, I did. And when I cut my hair, again, you guys can tell from my Amber Rose vlog video. I'm gonna link it right here, wherever it's going to be. But you guys can definitely check that out. But the moment I cut my hair, honestly, it was just so liberating, and it made me feel like myself again instantly. And actually, towards the end of that video, I wound up burning my hair inside of the sink. And when I tell you, the moment I burned it, it really felt like a weight was lifted off of my shoulders, and I was able to start anew. And I think that a lot of us who cut our hair go through those same feelings and that same process. It really feels like you're coming into your new person. And that kind of brings me into what I learned along my hair journey. And I just learned to love myself and be myself. And I understood that it really doesn't matter what's on top of your head. And I feel like for women, when it comes down to hair, it's stigmatized, and we're looked at a certain way if we don't have the inches, if we don't have long hair, don't care. If we're not wearing, you know, weave down to our back, you know, we may be looked at differently, or, you know, we attract certain men, or we may feel inadequate inside, when at the end of the day, we shouldn't have those feelings, and we shouldn't feel that way, because appearance matter only to a certain extent. Take care of yourself, but it really doesn't matter, you know, what you look like on the outside. What really matters is what's inside. That's what I learned along my hair journey and my healing process. I learned, you know, to love myself and to be true to who I am. And that's even why I named that vlog the Amber Rose haircut vlog, because Amber Rose herself is such an icon. Like, the girl is bald. I can probably tell my fortune through her shiny head, but she still bags all of the celebrities. She still looks beautiful as ever, and she rocks that. And she's really this icon that makes a statement and tells you that, you know, you can still be beautiful and be you without rocking hair. The confidence really resides within. And if you're confident, if you love yourself, if you're true to you, then no one else can stop you. Like, you're invincible to the world because only you can hurt your feelings. And with that said, that kind of gets me into why I think you should cut your hair. I think that you, the individual, my audience, you know, whoever I'm talking to, if you, again, it's within your decision. Like, be mindful, you know, I'm not a specialist or anything, but I really encourage anybody to cut their hair, because if you're going through something bad, whether it's a bad breakup, if you're going through a life crisis, or if you just want to change, cut your hair, trim it, do something to it to get that sense of transformation. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about 5 tips and tricks and things that I did along my hair journey to make it grow. So the first thing on my list is mindset. I'm telling you, if you don't have a positive mindset, you're honestly going to hate the haircut, and you're probably never going to take that chance to cut your hair in the first place. Like, having a positive mindset is really key. When I cut my hair, from that moment, like, and I'm going to insert the videos here so you guys can kind of see like how I was rocking it. When I cut my hair, I knew that I was going to have beautiful new growth. I knew that my hair was going to be bountiful. I knew that it was going to have so much volume. Like, I just knew it, and I was waiting for it, and I was so excited for it. And because of that, I was able to have a positive mindset. I'm not gonna lie, of course, you know, you have your moments where you're looking at yourself like, why did I do this? Like, what is wrong with me? I do look like a little boy. You are gonna have those moments. We're only human. But I think the important thing is that as long as those are just fleeting thoughts, you will be unstoppable. As long as it's a thought and it bypasses you, you're like, you know what, forget it, just kidding, I was going through the motions and I'm back again, you're gonna be fine. Like, just have a positive mindset. When I cut my hair, I was feeling myself, and I was loving myself, and I was loving my head and my short hair, and I didn't care what anybody said. Like, I was me, you know, I was just, that's all me. I was generally just doing my thing, because I am not my hair. I am not my hair. Okay, anyways, sorry. Love that song, by the way. You should check it out. It's by India Irie if you don't know it. But yeah, so that's one thing. It's having a positive mindset. Number 2 is research. Do your research and understand your hair. So some of the things that I learned about the type of temperature that I need to have on my hair. I learned about hair porosity levels. I learned these things that really make a difference within your hair and the growth that you want to see. Without them, you're not going to see a lot of progress or results, especially within a timely manner. And then with that said, number 3 on my list for some tips is consistency. You have to be consistent, and you may hear this a lot throughout many videos, but it really is. Honestly, I would put this number 1, but mindset really is first. And then research, and then once you do the research, you can have a consistent hair routine, right? So I put it on number 3, but it really is such a top priority. You have to be consistent, okay? Like, mark my words, consistency is key. When I first cut my hair, the first 3 to 4 months, I was consistent with my hair routine. I was not missing a beat. Literally, it was every 3 days. I was shampooing, conditioning, and then I would deep condition towards the weekend on repeat, just like that. Shampoo, condition, deep condition on the weekends. I would just like leave a few days to have my hair breathe without any products or any water or anything on it, just to like let it relax, because sometimes it does just want to relax. It doesn't always want shampoo and conditioner, and too much shampoo can also strip your hair of its nutrients. So I was just consistent with my hair routine, okay? And to kind of get a little bit into it, what did my hair routine look like? And you guys can also comment down below if that's something that you want to see. If you guys want to see my hair wash routine video, let me know. I would be more than happy to create that for y'all. But basically, I learned that my hair is high porosity. And what that means is that the porosity levels determines how much moisture your hair can retain, right? And it depends on the shaft in your hair follicle. So if you have low porosity levels, and I'll list it here so you guys can see, there's low, medium, I believe, and high. Okay, if you have low, the gaps in between the shafts are very closely packed together. If you have medium, they're like medium space, and if you have high, they're large, they're open. And so when I tell you my hair retains anything that I put in it, water, conditioner, anything, it soaks it up like a sponge, and then it just releases it. Like, it just drops it like a freaking waterfall. Like,
oh no, I hope I don't fall.
I couldn't keep my hair moisturized, meaning that my hair wasn't receiving its nutrients, meaning that my hair wasn't growing, meaning that my hair was dry and brittle and it broke all the time. And that was just not ideal. And once I learned that I had high porosity levels, I understood what I needed to do as far as water temperature. So I learned that warm water opens up the hair follicle and cold water keeps it closed. So whenever I do my hair, I would go in with the shampoo with warm water to open up the follicles, and then I would turn it to cold water. Yes, my butt would be freezing inside the shower. I would turn it to cool/cold water whenever I would condition, and it would close the hair shaft to retain and keep all of the moisture. This way my hair can actually grow from the nutrients because it was being fed. You know, it ate the food that I provided it, okay? And it had a great nutritious meal. I would do that again every 3 days, and on the weekends, I was deep conditioning with coconut oil. So consistency, have a consistent hair routine, okay? And I give you guys some tips and some tricks. Go check out your hair porosity levels. I will also link the article down below. And that gets me into number 4, y'all, which is protective hairstyle. So these are my videos here where I was wearing braids, crochet hairstyles, and scarves. Just be mindful of the protective hairstyles that you put it in, but that's something that I did that helped my hair grow. And then also I knew my products, so I did a lot of research on the products that I use for my hair. I use more specifically OGX. I use the purple bottles with keratin infused. I use the Shea Moisture shampoo and conditioner, and unfortunately, yes, those are a little bit more pricey, so I was spending a little bit on these products, but for the most part, the hair products honestly last me quite a while. I used it moderately. I wasn't excessive with my usage, and that's also something that helped. But the Shea Moisture, I love that shampoo and conditioner set because I had the black castor oil, which really helped with my texture, and that's something that I'll be using
To this day.
All right, so Shea Moisture, I also like it because it was sulfate free. And that's something that you want to be mindful of. Sometimes you don't need, like, all these chemicals that they put inside the hair products, guys, it's damaging to our hair. So you want to make sure that you are researching the type of products that you're putting into your hair, because it's your treat, like, it's your baby. You want to cherish it and love it, and you want it to have the best of both worlds, you know, 5-star products all the way around. All right, so invest in your hair. Just invest a little bit of money into some real hair products, and no, not Suave. Okay, like, if it works for you, fine, that's cool, but come on now. At the end of the day, use products that are actually going to be catered and tailored to your hair and work with that. All right, so yeah, those are just some of the products that I use. They're right here. I'm gonna list them so you guys can check that out. I'm also gonna list them within the description box below as well. Last but not least, speak life to your tree of life. Just speak life to your hair. I think that's one thing that also helped my hair grow really fast, was really loving it. And honestly, if you passed the bathroom door, you'd probably be like, is this girl okay? Because I was making out with my hair. Like, we were on our anniversary every single time I washed my hair because I'm in the bathroom, I'm in the shower, you know, just speaking life to it. I'm telling my hair how beautiful it is, how it's going to grow, how it's so bountiful, how it has so much volume, how great it is, how strong it is. I'm really speaking life to it. And that positivity and those words really help my hair flourish. And I think that that's really important, again, because it goes back into number 1, which is mindset. You have to have the right mindset. You have to be excited to be you and excited to wear your hair, and do what you have to do to show your hair that you care about it. It won't disappoint you. Those feelings will be reciprocated, and you're going to have a head full of hair like I do, y'all. As y'all can see, again, it's growing strong and we're still going at it. And yeah, so that was just the last thing that I wanted to say. This video wound up being a little bit longer than I anticipated it to be, but I really hope that it was insightful and it was helpful, and I'm really, really proud of myself because I made it this far, and I know that you guys can do it too. If you're having doubts, it grows back. I promise you it will grow back, and it's gonna grow back before you know it. But that's the end of my video, y'all. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn that notification bell to be notified whenever I post. As always, don't forget to love yourself, please, please, please. And of course, don't forget to love me. Miss Niecy is out. Bye.